no pasa nada si cuelgo la foto.
No, no, sin problema. Póndelo, póndelo. What is fears? Fears have to be an engine, not a brake. Why? Because
you need to be afraid a little bit.
You need to be afraid a little bit. If you're not afraid, that's no good. Be fearless. It's definitely one of the things, probably the most scary thing for you, because we never follow people who are not afraid about anything, because that would be big consequences. Like, let's say, like when we go to Rampage. Now we see the footage of Rampage, you can see people who have no fears. They would take anything just for glory. Doesn't matter. They're ready to die that day. It's not a problem. But I don't think it's healthy. I think a little bit of fear, it's good to see where's your limit and to see, okay, even when I'm a start a race, I have a little bit of fear. Why? Because maybe you can crash or maybe you can hurt yourself. But this is good. That's where you make yourself like, okay, I have a fear, but I learned the track, I know what I can do, I know myself, let's go for it. But I'm not going to pass that limit what I know don't control. And I think fears is really important, but like I say, it have to be an engine for you, but not to be a brake.
Right. But sometimes you can't help it. For example, you crash on a jump, and to go back on that jump,
you have to go right away. You need to fight your fears, because maybe you made a mistake, or maybe you went too big. But if you went too big, you know, because you will not walk away. But sometimes it's just because of a mistake, and because maybe you have that fears and you make a mistake because you were stressed. But definitely after a big crash, back on the saddle right away.
Like you told me, don't think, just do it and push through it.
And like I say, commitment. This is commitment. If you go for it, go for it. If you decide, even if you have the fears and you decide you're going to do it anyway, do it 100% with commitment. If you don't, it's 100% for sure you're going to fail again.
Because there's this strange thing about maybe some other sports, but especially with mountain biking, is if you look at the tree, you go into the tree. If you look at the...
It's the same for people who don't want to go in the water. They're walking in the port and they're like, you feel like or the same when you have a big edge like this, you feel like your eyes are going straight down. And this is, it's totally mental. But...
Sophia is the same. It needs to be a help and not an obstacle.
Yeah,
and
but
all this fear help you.
All this is healthy. I'm glad we have fears and we're scared and yeah.
So when you're on top of Rampage, you are scared.
Of course, everyone is. If someone tell you at the top of Rampage he's not scared, bullshit. I want to see this. I want to see the color of his underwear. It's normal to be afraid, and it's good, and there's nothing wrong about it, you know.
So just a switch in the mind of
and knowing what you can do and what you cannot do. I always, when I go to an event like this, I know what I'm able and capable to do. I'm not going to do something I'm not capable to do just to make sponsors happy, fans or whatever, and look stupid and maybe don't walk anymore, you know. And sometimes...
Yeah, but for example, the CG show, right? In the World Cup, those humongous jumps, you are the first one to jump it. Okay, they are built, supposedly they are calculated the right way.
No, most of the time not, but I know my speed and I know what I'm capable to.
Yeah, and
I like to be the
tell
first
me,
one to
tell me what's going through your mind before you're gonna hit that jump.
I need fun and I need
time.
challenge. I need fun and I need challenge in my life. And every time I see big jumps and I know I have the speed, I'm going to go for it. And sometimes I put it like I did here in Val Nord. It's the first video you see on the internet when I jumped the big quadruple. Why? Because I know I could jump it. I jump it on practice, and obviously I'm third, and I want to win. Then what is the option? Jump the whole thing?
Yeah, the famous full cross jump.
And because I know I'm capable to do it, I'm not going to take a risk and jump into the people and kill them.
Yeah.
No, I know I could do it. That's why I did it. But I like this because I know my capability on doing stuff, and I know I'm taking a risk, obviously, but it's calculated. I know what I'm doing.
So, but now let's talk about normal people who have fear where they should not have fear.
Well, this is
You know, just riding for the first time blue trail, and always on the brake because you are scared, but it's fine. The trail is fine, the bike is fine,
and this is there. You need to do a little more every day, a little bit more every day, a little bit more every day. Just try to push and see where is your limit, because you're scared because you don't know where your limits are, because it's new for you. Obviously, it's like driving your first car the first day. You cannot pinch it flat out and enter into the corner like second gear and start drifting. No, you're going to crash for sure. This is.
So take the same corner and release the brake a little more.
Exactly, a little bit more. Figure out why it's important to brake straight instead of braking in the corners, like to don't dive into the suspension and go over the bar. It's like everything, like driving a car, like everything. You need more practice, like doing manual or something. You know, everyone think we do manual like this right away and all of a sudden we're good. We can do 150 meters on the back wheel. No, you start with 2 meters like everyone else, or 5 centimeters. But because we do it every day, it's getting easier, and we know the balance and we know how to react the bike, and you need to know your bike as well. It's a lot of different things we jump into the deal.
So yeah, good lesson. You gotta find the good fear and get rid of the bad fear.
Exactly.
Fear is good.
Fear is good. Just you need to manage it well.